Alrighty, so starting off in our Pilates Rest position, lying all the way down onto our backs, onto our mat, knees bent 90 degrees, arms long, and beginning with some pelvic rocks. So pressing lower back down into the mat, curling tailbone back to you, and then arching through the lower back there, a little bit of a rise through the small of your spine, pressing tailbone heavy, and then other way you curl and rock that pelvis back in towards you. So we're just going to do about 6 to 8 of our pelvic tilts or rocks. Just subtle motion to gently mobilize through that lower area. Slowly we make these rocks smaller and smaller to help us find that pelvic neutral somewhere in between. Once we're there, we'll feel a little bit of an activation through our core, about a 3 out of 10. So we want to hold that position as we work through our next exercise, which is our hip twist level 1 with a slight variation. So alternating from side to side. We'll start on our right. We come out with that right knee, left knee stays still. We come out all the way to the outside edge of that foot and bring it all the way back in. Let's go to the left now. So outside edge of that left foot, opening your left hip, open that knee and bring it all the way back into center. Now, nice, smooth and controlled here. Maintaining that pelvic neutral, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing the face. We're initiating this movement from the lower body. Using our adductors, inner thigh muscles to help pull that hip back into that starting position. A little bit of a variation with this one here is that we're exploring our range through the hip by allowing our foot to come up off to the side, to that lateral side, to see how far we can take that hip from one side to the other, all the while remaining nice and stable through the opposite knee and through the rest of our body. Just dissociating this external rotation of our hip from the movement of any of our other joints. So let's just work through 2 more or 1 each side. And then after this next one, moving into our single leg stretch level 1. We're going to do one side at a time with these. So sliding that right leg nice and long along your mat. Keep connection with the foot on your mat. Stretch that leg out all the way and then bring it all the way back in. Good. So we're going to do 8 of these. We've got 7 more to go. Stretch that leg all the way out nice and long. Bring it back in. And all the while, again, that challenge is to keep your left knee nice and still. Imagine that you're balancing cup of coffee on that knee, keeping that knee super steady. That's 6 here. On to number 5. Body relaxes, working into flexion and extension through that hip on this side. Beautiful. So I believe we're about halfway now. Number 4. Good. We've got 3 to go. Alrighty, 2. And 1 more with our single leg stretch on this side. Again, trying not to arch through the lower back as we extend that leg. Try to keep a little bit of a press down through the lower back. We'll now move on to our scissors level 1 from here, remaining on just that right side. So bring that right leg up into tabletop, hinging from your hip, and then returning all the way back down, down, down. Foot comes up, leg goes up, find your tabletop, and return all the way back down. So that's 7. Again, we're going to do 8 on this side here. Nice and controlled, smooth motion. Trying to keep your hip bones nice and level here. Try to avoid any sway or rock and roll from one side to the other. Again, recruiting our core muscles, lower abdominals with this one here. About halfway now. Let's do about 3 more with this scissor level 1 on this side. 2 more. 1 more, and then 1 more exercise with this leg. Bring it back up into tabletop. Let's progress to a single leg stretch level 2. So we're going to lengthen that leg out all the way on a 45 degree. Bring it back into your tabletop position. And again, we're going to work through about 8 of these, finding that full stretch length from the tippy toes all the way down to your hip, and then bring it back into that tabletop position. Working unilaterally, so one side at a time. 3. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more here, fantastic. Bring that leg back into tabletop, returning it all the way back down. Let's begin with the left side now. Single leg stretch level 1. So stretch that leg nice and long, long, long all the way, and then bending it back into our Pilates Rest. Same principles apply as it did on our right side. Trying to smooth this extension out of our leg, extending it all the way long, coming back into that flexion here, holding steady through center core. If you're after the breath pattern with this exercise, it's your inhale breath as you lengthen that leg, and exhale through the lips as you bring that knee back in. Let's do 2 more here. And 1 more to go. Great, now straight away heading into that scissors level 1. So bring that leg up into tabletop, turning all the way back down, up into tabletop and back down. Good. 3, 4. Good. Number 5, right knee is still. 6, 7, and 8. Meeting me with that leg in tabletop. Let's work through single leg stretch. It goes out nice and long, bringing it all the way back in. It goes out nice and long, bring it all the way back in. Good. 3, 4, 5. We're over halfway now. 6, 7, and this is our last one, number 8. Bring that leg back into tabletop, returning your foot. Fabulous. Okay. Now, from here, let's work in through a little bit more upper integration. So, again, we're holding that neutral position. If you want to do a few pelvic rocks to get you there, no problem. Reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. You're holding a big beach ball in between your hands. Now, from here, reach ball goes all the way up overhead. Keep your rib cage flush against your mat, and all the way down, down, down towards your feet. Working through our overhead reaches here. Arms go nice and long overhead, and then nice and smooth, they sweep back down towards your hips. Good. Finding that full range, that length, this time from your fingertips to your shoulders, keeping your side waist engaged and neutral. Number 6. Good. This is number 7. Second to last. And 8. Reaching all the way up and overhead. Now you're going to meet me now with your hands up towards the ceiling. So from here, we're going to move into our ab curl reaches. So keeping those arms nice and engaged, fingertips long. Take an inhale breath to prepare. And as you exhale, reaching towards your tippy toes, your chest rises, and you come all the way back down again. Okay, so inhale, prepare. Exhale, head, shoulders, chest, lift, and come all the way back down. Now with this, you want to think slight tuck in at the chin, back into the neck is nice and long, thinking about activating our abdominals rather than jutting forward with the neck. I want to think about the abs doing the work for us here rather than that neck finding your range. The chest lifts and then everything else just follows. Let's do 3 more. Good. 2 more. Alrighty, 1 more. And all the way back down, relax those arms. From here, we're going to move into marching tabletop. So let's start with the left side this time. Bringing your left leg up into tabletop, your right leg up into tabletop, little pause, then lower your left, then lower the right. Let's go the other side now. So right goes up, left goes up, little pause, right goes down, left goes down. Okay, so left up, right up, hold, left down, right up, left up, hold, right down, left up, right up, hold, left down, right up, left up, hold. Okay, right down. Now hold that left leg into tabletop. From here, we're going to move into our hip twist level 2. So open that knee, hip out nice and wide. Again, keep grounded through that right side body. And then we're going to pull that left knee, hip, foot back in towards that line over our hip there. Explore your range again. See how far out wide you can take that knee before you pull it back in again, before you start to sway too far out towards that left side. Great. Now let's just do another 3 more here. Good. Another 2. And let's just do 1 more. Now, can we bring that leg to tabletop? Hold it. Right leg goes up. Little pause. Return that left foot. Now it's the right side's turn. So we come out with that hip. Pull it all the way back in. Breath pattern. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close. And you want to keep that foot in line with your knee, in line with the hip. So it's kind of like you're opening out the cover of a book here. Keeping that knee away from your hip. Might want to creep in a little closer. But by holding that angle over our hip, just ensuring that we're really integrating our center core, looking through that anterior myofascial sling, running transverse or long ways across our body, across our torso. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Holding that pelvic neutral. 1 more here. Okay, now return that foot. Beautiful. Righto, so we're going to work through now our first of 3 rounds of bridges. So beginning again, Pilates Rest, feet hip distance, knees 90. From here, we'll focus on articulation. So curling tailbone back in towards you, roll the spine all the way up towards your shoulders, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the heels at the top, and then roll the spine all the way back, down, down, down. Roll all the way up, 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 squeeze at the top, and all the way down, down, down. Hips stay in one line, knees stay in one line. Imagine you have walls either side of your body here. trying to create an even lift and lower in between those walls. Trying not to touch either wall with either side of your body. Let's do 3 more. Okay, 2 more. And then on this next one, we're going to come up and we're going to hold those hips nice and high. Now from here, with those hips nice and lifted, we're going to reach the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Let's send them overhead and then all the way back down towards our feet. We reach all the way up overhead and all the way back down. Let's do 3 more here. Okay, let's do 2 more. And last one for the overhead reaches in the bridge hold. Turn the arms along either side of your body and roll the spine all the way back down. Fabulous work, righto. From here, we're going to move into our first round or first interval of our clams. So rolling onto your side, tailbone shovels back to the back of your mat. Hips are 45, knees 90, heels are together. You're going to lean slightly forward there. Top shoulder away from your ear. Give yourself a little bit of space. Lift the bottom side waist away from your mat. Keep the heels connected, slightly forward. From here, we lift that top knee up like a clam and we lower it all the way back down. Now, we're going to work through 12 here of our clams on this side. We're then going to find a 10-second hold at the top. And then we're going to do it all over again. So we're going to be working through intervals of 2 here. So we have 2 sets, 12 reps, 10-second hold at the top. Now I think this is number 6. So that would make this number 7. Okay, number 8, keep that connection through the heels. Keep leaning slightly forward. Core is on. 9, 10, 2 more. And let's hold this one up here. Okay, so hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Down and up. So 12. Good. Down and up. 11. Nice. Keep breathing here. Keep leaning slightly forward. It's going to help you to really target that side glute. I think we're about halfway now. 7, 8. This is our last set, last round on this side. 9, 10, 2 more. And let's hold it. Lift and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower, lower, lower. Really good work. Righto. From here, we're going to work into our second round of bridges. So rolling back over onto our backs here. Again, meeting in Pilates Rest. Now this time, we're going to reach those arms up towards the ceiling. Hold the beach ball overhead. Curl spine, roll it up to your shoulders, squeeze at the top, and roll all the way back down, down, down. Rolling all the way up, up, up. Squeeze, pause. And rolling all the way back down, down, down. Squeeze and lift, lift, lift. The more you drive through the heels, the more you're going to squeeze through those glutes. Lift it up and all the way back down. Good. Alrighty, let's just do 2 more here. Alrighty, so 1 more, you're going to meet me at the top. Now, we're going to do another 8 of our bridges, but we're going to focus here on a neutral long spine. So trying to avoid rolling that tailbone too much at the bottom, trying to keep that same length through your center. We lower and we lift. Okay, so we're playing around now with working into that hip extension while holding that lumbopelvic, relatively neutral position. Just seeing how that changes up the movement, feeling as we press and drive our hips high towards the ceiling. Let's do 3 more. 2 more, keep those knees steady. All right, 1 more, let's hold it up at the top. Now from here, squeeze your knees together, open the knees out wide like a butterfly, edge of your feet. Squeeze the knees in, keep the hips high, squeeze and open out. Squeeze, find that connection through the knees, and then open those knees out wide. All right, let's do 3 more of these butterflies, squeeze in, we open wide, okay? 2 more. And we're on our last one here. Squeeze in, open wide, come back into your neutral position, return all the way back down, and lower your arms. Gorgeous. All right, now we're going to move into our clams on the other side. So you can spin around to face the other way. I, however, am going to remain facing you, so I'm going to turn around my head the opposite direction. All right, let's get ourselves into position now. So again, tailbone back, hips 45, knees 90, slight leaning forward here. Top shoulder away, bottom waist lifts up, slight lean forward. Keep that connection with your heels, lift that top knee and lower. So again, we're going to be working through 12, the 10-second hold, and then we're going to be working through another 12 with our 10-second hold to bring it all together again. I think we're about halfway now. Let's go 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. Alrighty, so we're holding this one up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last time, let's go down and up. 12. Good. 11 might feel a little bit different on this side. That's okay. We're just going to roll with it. 8, 7, 6. We're halfway. See how high you can get that knee without rocking back, without losing your connection with your heels. 4. Okay, 3 more. Good. 2 to go. And come up and hold this one for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Well done. Tap it out. Righto. From here, we're going to be working through that final third round of our bridges. We're going to be integrating a bit of lower and upper body with these. So again, let's meet back into our Pilates rest. So arms up towards the ceiling. You're holding your beach ball. Let's press those hips up, up, up. Nice, long, neutral spine. Now from here, lower all the way back down. Once you're at the bottom, ab curl reach. Exhale, crunch. Return all the way back. Now we lift those hips. We've got 1 bridge, followed by 1 ab curl reach. All right, so we press, and then we lower, and then we crunch, and then we return. Yeah, okay. So as an exhale as you crunch forward, inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift those hips, inhale as you lower. Now, if you're anything like me, you'll start to do a little bit of a caterpillar wiggle up off the mat. So feel free at any time if you need to adjust yourself by just little shimmy, shimmy back down your mat, if that is the case. Alrighty, so let's do 4 more. Alrighty, 3 more. Okay, 2. And on this next one, we're going to come up, 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 and we're going to hold it here. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 options. First of all, I'm going to shimmy down a little bit. Okay, so first option, you're going to hold this bridge nice and high. Otherwise, if you'd like to challenge yourself here, we're going to keep our hips nice and steady as we do this. We're going to lower those arms down towards the mat, just first up for a little bit of stability. Now let's bring that right leg up into our tabletop and lower it all the way back down. Let's try the left side. Lift the left leg up into tabletop and lower it all the way back down. So we're moving through our scissors in this elevated position. Okay, so we make sure that we have that full press through our leg before we lift the opposite up into our tabletop. And again, thinking about keeping the hip bones nice and level here. A nice smooth transition from side to side. Now, if you would like to try challenging yourself a little further, if your lower back is feeling pretty good with these, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Let's give these a go while holding the beach ball to the ceiling. Again, what sort of difference does that feel for you? What sort of difference does that make as you lower and lift your legs? All right, wherever you are, let's do 4 more. 3 more. Okay, 2 to go. And we're on to our last one. And we return that foot and we lower all the way down, down, down. Beautiful work. Alrighty. So nearing the end of our sequence here, let's just move now through our dead bug variations. So we begin arms to the ceiling. Let's start by lifting that right leg up into tabletop. Now from here, that right leg extends, left arm goes long, and we return. Okay, so we reach long, and then we return. 3 to go. Good work. Let's do 2 more. Alrighty, 1 more here. Alrighty, meeting me back into that starting position. Let's bring that left leg into tabletop. Little pause, hold. Return your right. Now, same thing. Left leg goes long, opposite right arm reaches overhead, and we pull all the way back in. So we're integrating here that single leg stretch, level 2, with a single arm overhead reach. Bringing a few different components of what we've been working through in our session all together. Now let's do 3 more here. Okay, 2 more. And last one. Alrighty, so bring that leg back up into tabletop. Bring that double tabletop here, so your right leg up. That final exercise we're going to be moving through is our dead bug. Okay, so we're going to bring this all together now, holding that tabletop. Can you reach one arm long, opposite leg long? Bring it all the way back in. We're going to alternate now. So swap straight away, other side reaching long, and then return. So holding that neutral as much as you can. Lengthen long through fingertips all the way down to your tippy toes. Across the body here. Good. Using that inhale breath to lengthen. Exhale to bring it back in. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so we're keeping pelvis, hips nice and steady. Just know that you can return to your modified dead bug at any point in time. Okay. Good. Now, if you'd like to shake it up slightly, maybe challenge yourself a little bit more from a different sort of plane, we can try those hip twist dead bugs. So you reach one arm long overhead, you open out for a single hip twist, and then we bring it back in. Let's try the other side. Opposite arm overhead, single hip twist, and then bring it back in. All right, so I'm going to go for 4 more. 3 more. Okay, 2 more here. And last one. Bring it all the way in, returning those arms down, and then returning your feet. And we relax. If you would like to shake those knees out from side to side, finding a little bit of rotation, maybe hugging your knees in towards the chest to decompress through the lumbar spine. That might feel nice for you. There you go. That's your 30-minute lumbo-pelvic stabilization flow. Hopefully it's useful for you at home. Thanks for joining. See you next time.